Hey everybody, this is Pastor Tyler Baker of Valiant Baptist Church, and we're located in the Jacksonville, Florida area. I wanted to make a quick video here for two purposes. Number one, I want to begin by giving an update on a video that I had announced that I wanted to release. I made the announcement, that is, about 1 to 2 months ago, and that is a video exposing Jeff Utzler as a liar and as a deceiver. Now, I'm going to do this without a shadow of a doubt. I'm going to be showing cold, hard facts. You can expect the release date to be hopefully about 1 to 2 months from now. Probably going to be about 20 to 30 minutes. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually compare the false accusations that Jeff Utzler made to myself making the exact opposite of a statement in my Godhead series. And why that is so crucial is because Jeff Utzler himself claimed that where he got the source of all of his information in his documentary was from my Godhead series. And I'm actually going to show that not only is he twisting truths, he is outright lying and saying that I believe the exact opposite than what I actually believe in many cases. So I'm gonna show you the evidence. It's gonna be clear cut that the guy is just a grimy, low-life person with no stinking integrity. So like I said, you can expect to see that in 1 to 2 months. And also, those that watch, of course, they know that when Jeff Utzler came out with his documentary, I immediately popped up on social media, and I challenged him on YouTube to a live Google Hangout. I presented a video. Hey, Jeff, your video's full of lies. Why don't you answer for him? If you don't have anything to be afraid of, let's have a live Google Hangout. Let's have a discussion, or like many people call it, a debate. Whatever you want to call it, I don't care. Let's have a discussion. We have to answer for the lies, and you try to prove what you said is true. Bring your facts and everything, and then I'll bring my facts. And you know what? I said then that there was no way he was going to do it because he's a stinking coward. The guy is a liar, and I knew that he would be too afraid. So, excuse me, I have a lozenges in my mouth, and I'm a little under the weather. I have a sinus infection, so I apologize for that. But I knew that he wasn't going to. I mentioned that in my first invitation that I extended for him for this challenge. Not a peep. He comes out with a video trying to, divert everyone's attention away and present some alternative. And I came out with another video. No, I'm not interested in that. I want to have a live Google Hangout because he doesn't want to be called on the carpet, of course. And I said further, I know he's not going to do it. I gave him my email. I reached out to him on Facebook. I tagged him in the post. Nothing. Didn't hear a stinking word from him. And I already knew that because I know that he lied in it. The reason why he didn't respond is because he knows he lied as well. And I'm going to be coming out with a video proving that and showing that. Now, the reason why I came out with this video is because 1 to 2 weeks ago, I'll start off with this. 1 to 2 weeks ago, I noticed on his YouTube channel, somebody drew my attention to this, that he came out with another video like, hey, when is Tyler Baker, going to be coming out with his video about my documentary? I have a life, Jeff, and you are very low on my priority list. I have other things to do than to just to try to clear my name answering some, Down syndrome-looking retard in the West Virginia area, okay? You're not my number one priority. I have a full-time job. I pastor a church. I have a family. Don't worry, little guy. I'll be making the video exposing your lies. But not only that, this is really the main reason why I made this video. So, I'm out soul winning today, and I get a notification on my phone. Sorry, I'm going to pull something up here. I'm going to read to you. I get a notification on my phone that I have a new review left on Valiant Baptist Church's page. And it's from none other than Jeff Utzler. So I want to read it to you. This is what Jeff Utzler said. He said this church is a weird cult that denies the deity of Jesus. And then he says, the Son of God. Now, that is just an outright lie. And I'm going to go further into detail in this and show that I preach in extreme clarity the deity of the Lord Jesus Christ. And there isn't ever even a statement that you could even twist to try to make it sound like I believe that Jesus is not God. If you look at the back of our invitation, our church invites, on the very back, the third point down, actually says you must believe that Jesus is God in order to be saved. That's because in John 8:24, Jesus said, for if you believe not that I am he, you shall die in your sins. Where he's identifying himself as Jehovah of the Old Testament. Jesus Christ has no beginning and no ending. He is and was God in the flesh. He has existed for all eternity. That is a total and absolute lie. It just shows like what extreme these people are willing to go to just to outright lie about someone else's position. Now, that obviously should bring up a red flag. Maybe there's something wrong with his position. Maybe there's something wrong with what he believes and what he's preaching. Not only that, though, if you look on the inside of our invitation, what we believe, our 4th point down, it says, we believe there is only one God. Our 5th point down says, we believe Jesus Christ was God manifest in the flesh. I have always preached, I have always believed in extreme clarity that Jesus Christ is God, that he is Jehovah himself. I'm going through a series on my YouTube right now, Jesus is Jehovah, proving that Jesus Christ is the God of the Old Testament. This just shows the character of these people, that Jeff Utzler has no character. He has no integrity. They're not interested in serving God and telling the truth, and they're not interested in walking in the truth and actually, defeating false doctrines and things like that. They're interested in lying about people. They're interested in misrepresenting people. They're not interested in even finding out what people actually believe. And he knows what I believe, and he knows it's not true, and he just makes such a blanket statement like that. It's so weird and bizarre, and it's so ironic because Jeff Utzler is actually the one that is a part of a cult. Every Baptist in America would admit that Steven Anderson is a cult leader. They would agree. Steven Anderson is a cult leader, and he runs a cult in Tempe, Arizona. What's even more sad is Jeff Utzler he's a part of that cult, but he doesn't even physically live in Tempe, Arizona. He lives like, many miles away, but he's a part of it virtually. He watches every sermon Steven Anderson comes out with. He watches every video. He's like one of his biggest supporters online. And the only reason why he came out with this documentary in the first place was to try to seek Steven Anderson's approval, because he knew that Steven Anderson would love this documentary because Steven Anderson has been lying about what I believe. So that, Steven Anderson is his God, so he knows, hey, if Steven Anderson, is doing it, he's who I look up to, and he's in this personality cult where he thinks Steven Anderson is the greatest person in the world. And if Steven Anderson's lying, he's the one that I care about. He's the one that I'm worried about who this person thinks, so I can just do whatever I want. So this just shows what a stinking lowlife that this guy is. Hey, go to my Godhead series. Anyone I have nothing to hide, my friend. Look at his statement. Look at his review that he left. Go to my Godhead series. Listen to you got time, listen to every sermon I preach that talks about Jesus on the YouTube channel. Contact me through Facebook. Contact me on email. I have nothing to hide. Jesus Christ is God in the flesh. And for someone to say that I don't believe that, they're just a wicked, evil, miserable person to try to do that. You know what he's doing? Jeff Utzler is sacrificing his own morality, his own integrity, his own whatever righteousness that he does have, his own goodness of living a good and clean and pure life, right? Of course, there's none righteous, but whatever purity that he could have, whatever righteousness that he could have of walking in the Spirit, he's sacrificing that on the altar for Steven L. Anderson. That's what he's doing. That's why all these people are just bold-faced lying. What's the reason why? They're lying for Steven. They're lying for Steve. That's what they're doing. They literally look up to him so much that they are willing to just sacrifice everything for him. It just shows you who truly is their God. It just shows you who they are idolizing and who they care about the most. And it's not Jesus. It's not the Bible. No, they're worried about what this man who's a cult leader in Tempe, Arizona. So don't worry. Jeff, I'm going to be coming out with a video. There's going to be no dispute. There's going to be no question. It's not going to take me very long, my friend, but when I get time, I'm going to make a video and I'm going to expose you as a stinking liar. I'm going to take your statements and there's going to be no wiggle room. It's going to be obvious that you just outright lied. Hey, and people out there that are actually interested in the truth and you can watch more than 20 to 30 minutes, go to my YouTube channel and listen to my Godhead series and find out what I believe for myself. Because what's really going on is Jeff Utzler is really the one that's a part of a weird cult. And the cult leader is Steven L. Anderson. God bless you and have a good day.